This is Charlie. This is also Charlie, Charles Turk to be more formal. This Charlie was named for Charles. He's a rare piebald fawn. Charlie and Charles share an amazing journey.
Charlie is a piebald buck fawn that we found here on the farm the same day that we had discovered that Dad was going to be able to have brain surgery, which was a big day for us.
In June of 2012, Charles was diagnosed with glioblastoma, the nastiest form of brain cancer. Wife Gail and his 3 sons assembled in the barn of Terry's deer farm.
We had a lot going on in that barn. It was several times we'd come back and say, okay, let's get together and make a decision. And every time my dad would say, y'all decide, I trust you.
The decision at first was not just what to do, but where to do it.
We went back and forth because Johns Hopkins was on the table and then UAB, and we met over here and said, let's really discuss this, let's find out what we want to do.
When we looked at it all, we really felt like we could get the best of both worlds at UAB, because in the research we could get the cutting edge treatment there. It was just an hour down the road.
Just days after his diagnosis, Charles had surgery at UAB. Neurosurgeon James Markert removed the tumor. Back to Charlie. Piebald deer tend to have their own health issues, and Charlie spent some time at the vet. He came home the same day Charles came home from UAB. A blood clot 6 weeks later put Charles back in the hospital and nearly killed him. He was transferred to hospice without much hope.
He was really only supposed to be with us a couple of days, and a month later he was too healthy for hospice, and so they sent him home.
Charlie had been sick too. The vet recommended pumpkin pie filling as a digestive aid. Terry bought some, then saw the same product at Charles's house. Was that Charlie's filling?
My mom says no. The doctor suggested that Dad takes that. He's having problems digesting his food. We keep a close eye on the deer, and Dad asks a lot, how's the deer's doing? He feels like if the deer's having a good day, he should be having a good day.
Dr. Markert says Charles has the tools to have a lot of good days. He's a strong man, a fighter, backed by a strong family.
They think I'm the toughest human living.
Why so?
And I've been through a lot.
So I think a positive attitude, an active lifestyle, as best as one can under one's individual circumstances, are really important, and certainly a support system is important to all these people.
Charles and Charlie certainly have that support.
I'll always look up to him. He's not just my dad, he's my best friend. We've hunted together, he's been my coach. He's been there for me for everything that I've ever had to do. I put him up there as the world's greatest dad.
Dad didn't just pass like that and leave a lot of things unsaid. So we got to talk about things, and I think we've told each other we love each other more in the last 3 months than probably the last 41 years of my life.
He still thinks he's going to live to be 100, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did.